Not fit for the job. Jim Jordan joins GOP calls for Biden to resign over Afghanistan. I have a lot to say about this, but let me get through the part that I want to read first. Representative Jim Jordan, they spelled his name wrong, but whatever, has joined Republican calls for President Joe Biden to resign over his administration's withdrawal of U.S. troops from Afghanistan after Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell ended rumors of impeachment proceedings. What happened in Afghanistan was wrong, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I just want to say I am joining with the Republicans in calling for Joe Biden to resign. That being said, it's not over Afghanistan. I want Joe Biden to resign because he is not doing fuck all to contain the coronavirus. I want him to resign because he allowed the eviction moratorium to expire and did nothing. I want him to resign because he allowed the fucking Texas abortion thing to happen. Why didn't he do anything about it? Why isn't Congress acting on it? Congress can make a law. He can sign a law tomorrow, today, yesterday, that would make Roe v. Wade federal law. They're refusing to do so. I want him to resign because of that. I want him to resign because he forced schools open. I want him to resign because there hasn't been a stimulus in fucking since March. Since March, folks. We're the deepest we've ever been in this pandemic, and we haven't had a stimulus since March. I think Joe Biden should resign because he's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking moron. And I think Kamala Harris should become president, and then she should fucking sign some executive order that mandates that, like, you know, like it's National Women Are Epic Day on whatever day she's becomes president. And then I think she should resign. And then Nancy Pelosi should become president. And then I think she should, you know, I don't know, like do National Italian Women Appreciation Day on whatever day she becomes president. And then she should resign. And I want every single one of these motherfuckers to resign because they're all garbage. Why hasn't the filibuster been ended? The Republicans are fucking, again, like Jim Jordan here, are fucking doing these anti-fucking voter laws. They're trying to restrict voting in all the states across the country. Even some northern states like Pennsylvania, they're really doing a good job up there. Right? So, what the fuck is going on? Joe Biden is doing nothing. Joe Biden is useless garbage. He's trash. Right? Now, Afghanistan is one of the good things he's done. But it doesn't affect me. Now, as much as I am happy that the United States is ending a fucking decades-long war that they could have spent the trillions of dollars improving our infrastructure so Hurricane Ida didn't kill so many people, I'm happy that they're at least getting out of Afghanistan. It's creating a shit show, but I mean, they shouldn't have been there in the first place, right? And they shouldn't have been interfering in the 70s, in the 80s, etc., and so on, right? Joe Biden is garbage. He is a terrible president. At this point, I would even argue, in a lot of ways, he's worse than Obama. He's garbage, folks. He's begging corporations to institute employer vaccine mandates. You're the most powerful motherfucker in human history, Joe Biden. And you're begging corporations? Oh, please do a vaccine mandate, please. Ooh. Meanwhile, schools are open. Where's the national lockdown? Joe Biden is handling this pandemic right now, in a lot of ways, worse than Trump did. Because Joe Biden is pretending like we already won. What's the last thing Joe Biden has said on the pandemic? Tell me. Does anyone know? I don't know. Has he talked about it at all? I know he talked about an August jobs report. Oh, the jobs, folks. Oh, the jobs. Ho-ho! Who gives a fuck about the jobs? Oh, the jobs report. What? So yeah, I think Biden should resign. I'll back that up.